button. Scotland won't get past the group stages in Germany. So hit it and enjoy this video. I can't believe it's actually the end of the qualification campaign. What feels like 5 minutes ago was actually 8 months ago, the first game of the qualification campaign that we were here at, Scotland versus Cyprus. It was quite a drab, boring 3-0 win, although it was a 3-0 win, quite convincing in the end. Wasn't the most exciting of games, but yeah, what a ride it's been these last 8 months, and today should be a huge celebration. How good is it being a Scotland fan right now?
It's brilliant. Brilliant, nice, fantastic. Really good.
Yeah, and obviously McTominay, McGinn, been like some of the stars. Who are some of the unsung heroes from this qualifying campaign, would you say?
I would say Kieran Tierney, because he's just been solid at the mark.
Yeah.
It's a great time to be a Scotland fan. Of course, we're going to Germany. Big time to be a Scotland fan, yeah. Buzzing.
And obviously, I just asked a couple of lads there about like McTominay and McGinn. They've been, for me, like 2 of the better players in recent years.
Yeah.
Who have been some of the ones that have gone under the radar but still put in amazing performances?
Angus Gunn, yeah. He's been good in goals, yeah.
Since you brought him in as keeper, do you reckon he's like a solid number 1 going forward now?
Yeah.
And today, is there, as a fan, is there much riding on the game? Do you really care about the game, or is it more about the celebration?
I mean, it's more about the celebration for me, but obviously you still want to win. You want to end the qualifiers on a high. I reckon 2-0 Scotland. I think we'll win the game.
I've heard that if you win by 2 goals, you're going to pot 2, so something like that.
Oh, so there's still something to play for in that regard, is there?
Yeah.
Right, okay. And how do you think you'll get on in Germany then?
Just depends on next one's draw.
2 members of the Tartan Army?
Yeah.
You'll both be going out to Germany, I take it?
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, yes.
How would you say this team, how is it supporting this team compared to teams of the past 20, 30 years?
Absolutely amazing.
It's night and day. I mean, apart from France, we've had nothing to celebrate, and this year's this campaign's went beyond a dream, really.
Yeah, it really has been.
He's got the Tartan Army back together, you know.
Yeah,
I've
because
lost my voice.
he's lost celebrating too many games with the Tartan Army, probably. But obviously, like you say, the France game, like that's probably what you look back on as one of the best games of like the 21st century. But you've had so many more just in the last like 2 years. Yeah, it's been amazing. And Steve Clarke, just summarise Steve Clarke if you can.
It's hard to put into words how he's brought the fans. There's a real connect between the fans and the team now.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. There hasn't been for a few years, and
there was games here that weren't selling out, right? There was like 15,000-20,000 people coming just a few years ago.
yeah,
That's right.
And now tickets are like gold dust, and the fans are so behind the team.
every game's a seller, whether it's a friendly, it could be one of the so-called lesser teams, but tickets are still like gold dust.
Yep. And how do you think you'll get on in Germany?
We'll definitely qualify for the next stage.
I think we'll get
This will be the first.
Yeah, I know they need to, don't they? I know,
This'll
it's
be it.
insane, yeah. So we're just waiting for the team bus to turn up. Who's been your player of the qualifying campaign so far?
Probably Scott McTominay.
It's got to be, hasn't it? Like, what an amazing goal scoring record he's got.
Yeah.
Why do you think he seems to play so much better for Scotland than like Man United?
I don't know if it was like just a better manager or something, I don't know.
That's a nice shirt, the Argentina 78. How does this squad and the feeling around the fans and the team compare to some of the Scotland squads from the past?
I think they're comparable to the 80s teams, and they had some superstars in that team. We've not got what you would call superstars, but they put their heart rate into the game, and they do their best for Scotland. Sometimes it's good enough.
And it wasn't too long ago that Scotland were selling maybe 20,000 tickets, maybe even less than that for qualifiers here, when things weren't going so well. What has changed?
Just the energy, but the team, they seem to never give up. We have had our beatings recently, but the never say die attitude is
And the run
fantastic.
of games that you've been winning, and like the qualifiers and stuff, it's just been amazing.
Well,
And so for you then, as a younger generation, who's been your favourite player of the qualifying campaign?
Andy Robertson.
Robbo, yeah, he's injured. Oh, he's
He's
been injured
injured
recently
right
and
now.
stuff, but he has been amazing.
Aye.
And any unsung heroes that never really get a mention that we should maybe shout out today, do you reckon?
I think the actual squad, the way they come and go, people coming in and out, like Che Adams, he'll be dropped or he will be a sub.
Kenny McLean scored a massive goal out in Norway, didn't he?
Yeah, he's fantastic.
We've met before, you're a Raith Rovers supporter, but it's Scotland duty today. Are you happier with Scotland at the moment or Raith Rovers? They're both doing quite well.
Both doing well. I'd say both doing well. I'm glad that both doing well.
And how good has this qualification campaign been?
It's been great. I think from the Spain game, I think everyone knew that we were going to qualify, so it was good to get it over the line eventually, but it did take a wee bit of a while, but it's fine to
Yeah, because obviously you got to the last Euros through the Nations League path and a few playoffs, and then you just missed out on the World Cups through the playoffs, so it's like playoffs, and then just to qualify
easily
so convincingly, it's just been amazing to see, hasn't it?
It's been good to see, because we've been playing good football, and it's nice to see like players like McTominay and all that doing really well. But
you mentioned McTominay, who's your player of the campaign?
Probably McTominay, I think.
Apart from McTominay, 'cause he's the obvious one. Any unsung heroes you should mention?
I don't know. Hecky has been quite good.
He's had a
at
few
right
good games,
because you've got the big names like McGinn and all that, and obviously they'll perform whenever. But Hecky has been, I quite like Hecky at right back.
How do you think Scotland will do in Germany?
It just depends on the group we get in it. We could end up with a group of death and end up in 0 points, but it's favourable, you never know.
The qualification party is being spoiled a little bit here by the Norwegians. Not long into the game, and it is 1-0 to the visitors. Scotland have a penalty 10 minutes in here. After a small VAR check, the penalty's been given. It's going to be McGinn. He scored so many goals for Scotland. It's been a bit of a weird game so far. Hear the Norway fans. It's the Norway fans in that corner, but yeah, I was expecting more of a party atmosphere. I think it will a little bit later on at the end of the game. It's a final send-off, but yeah, look at that. Luckily Scotland are already through.
Goal scorer for Scotland, and one goal for number 15,
It's half-time right now, and it's been a bit of a strange game so far. Although it's 2-2, Scotland obviously had to come back twice. And they haven't played amazing, but they have come back, like I say, against a fairly good Norway team. No Haaland. Bit of a second-string side for Scotland today anyway. A couple of injuries, players out and stuff. Robertson's out. But yeah, last game of the qualifying campaign. What a run it has been. 45 minutes left. This incredible campaign for Scotland. See you in the second half. I do often say that the pies and stuff are way better at lower league grounds. So they're usually from local butchers and stuff, but credit where it's due, the Hampden steak pie is up there with the best. Scotland are unstoppable. Look at them going behind twice and now 3-2 up against Norway. Watch out, Europe. Scotland are coming. McGinn's coming off to a standing ovation. Calling everyone up we get. What a player he is.
Substitution for Scotland after 17 minutes. Let's see it for captain for today's Super German game. Goal scorer for Norway, number 11, Mohammed El-Younisi.
Oh, it's a late goal. A 3-3 draw here. Still time to go as well. It's full time. Look at this. Scotland, they deserve all the plaudits. Two familiar faces, been on before. You're English, you're Scottish.
That's correct.
Another Englishman here, but
Yeah.
you love Scottish football.
I do.
Just as an Englishman, explain how it feels to see Scotland qualify so well as well.
Well, I must be quite a unique Englishman because I actually wanted Scotland to get through and do well. So, be interesting what happens now with the draw and see what it is. But yeah, I'm pleased Scotland got there.
Same. And yourself? What do you reckon?
Delighted. What can I say here? We've obviously fallen away a wee bit in the last few games, but great spirit today. Second half went really well.
Yep.
Really happy just to see us recovering from a couple of defeats.
And how do you reckon Scotland will get on in Germany then?
Well, I reckon they will get out of the groups this time. Yeah. I know that's the thing
dream.
that
what
everyone wants, but I reckon they will do it.
That'd be amazing.
They will get out of it.
Perfect. I'll see you both in Germany, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going definitely. I'm
Hopefully.
definitely out.
See you there.
I'm stuck.
Gelsenkirchen, here we come. What an interesting game there to round off the qualification campaign for the 2024 Euros. A 3-3 draw, no Haaland, no Odegaard, but yeah, a really, really good result for Scotland, really, isn't it? With quite a weakened team, considering they were already through as well. I sort of had a suspicion that in the recent Georgia game and this Norway game as well, they probably wouldn't be as good as what they've been in the lead up to these games. They've already qualified. It must be kind of hard mentally to go again. Have that rest mentally and then be ready to go again in the summer when the Euros roll around. Obviously, there's the international break in March. I'm not sure who Scotland will be playing. I don't know if the fixtures have been announced. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't. I'll have to check. But it's all about Germany, isn't it, in the summer? And what an honour it's been to be at the 4 home games. Cyprus, Spain, Georgia and Norway. Some fantastic games in there that will live long in the memory for me and all the Scotland fans out there, and I couldn't be happier, as we heard from the English fan at the end there, and then from myself as well. Yeah, just two English people who are just really, really happy that Scotland are doing so well. Can't believe my luck that I've moved to Scotland and they are better than they've ever been in like the last 30 plus years. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, I'll leave 2 of the Scotland videos on screen from the qualification campaign, maybe the Spain and the Georgia ones. They were like 2 of the best. So if you haven't seen them, maybe you have, maybe you want to reminisce about those great times, then click on one of these 2 videos here and you can watch more Scotland content. Thank you so much, people of Scotland. Congratulations, and I shall see you in Germany. Auf Wiedersehen.